and welcome back to another video. Today I'm back with another match preview. This time it's Queen's Park Rangers versus Swansea City in the Sky Bet Championship this Easter Monday away at Loftus Road. Yeah, going to be another tough game for us, but you know, the way we're playing at the moment, you know, why can't we go out and get another win? You know, we've got 4 wins on the bounce, 4 clean sheets on the bounce. First time we've done that since 2008, so 17 years in the making. But yeah, we're playing some great stuff at the moment. So yeah, why can't we go and make it 5 wins in the bounce and on the bounce and 5 clean sheets on the bounce? But yeah, it's going to be a tough game away at QPR. Obviously, 3 of those 4 games that we've won on the bounce have all been at home. Obviously, the only one that wasn't was Sunderland away, and you know, they're a great side. So why can't we do it against QPR? Yeah, it is going to be a tough game as well. QPR sit a few places below us in the table. We sit in 11th and they sit in 14th, so yeah, round about similar areas in the table. So it's definitely going to be a tough game, but yeah, you know, they've got some really good players. I think, you know, a lot of their fans might be a bit disappointed where they are this season, but yeah, it's the same with us really. But you know, we're starting to pick up form now towards the end of the season, which we always tend to do. Yeah, I'll go on to the injury news then for both teams. So starting off with QPR, they've got Jake Clark-Salter out with a hip injury. They've got Lucas Anderson out with a calf injury. They've got Jean Silar with a hamstring injury as well. They've got Karamoko Dembele with a knee injury. And as for the Swans then, we've just got Christian Pedersen out missing. So other than that, we've got a fully fit squad to choose from. But yeah, going on to the key players for both teams then. So for QPR, I've identified these 3. The first one I'm going to go with is Ryan Coley. Yeah, good player at this level, pops up with a goal now and then. So yeah, definitely a key player to look out for in my opinion. Another one I'll go with is Ilias Chair. You know, been playing for QPR in the Championship for some time now. And I think he's, you know, a very underrated player, and you know, he's been a good servant to QPR, and you know, he's a really good player. You know, really tricky on the ball. So yeah, definitely one we need to keep an eye out for. And the third player I'm going to go with, Jonathan Varane. I believe he got a goal for them in their last game. I believe I'm sure he's the brother of Raphael Varane as well. So yeah, you know, obviously he's going to have learned a lot from you know, Varane, who's Raphael Varane, who's obviously achieved it all really with Madrid. But yeah, I think he's definitely another key player to look out for. As for the Swans then, if there's any QPR fans watching this, I think these are the Swans players that you need to keep an eye out for when we play on Monday. So yeah, the first player I'm going to go with is Giancarlo Franco. He got our man of the match in our Good Friday game against Hull at home. And yeah, he's been excellent for us this season. You know, he gets man of the match very, very often, and you know, more often than not, he's the best player on the pitch. So definitely someone to keep an eye out for. The second player I'm going to go with is our skipper, Ben Cabango. He's been excellent, especially since being given the captaincy. So yeah, I'm going to go with him. And then the third player I'm going to go with, Lewis O'Brien in midfield. Obviously plays alongside Franco, but yeah, he's been absolutely tremendous as well. Hopefully we can get him on a permanent, or at least on another loan next season, because that would be great. I think he's been really, really good this season. So yeah, those are the 3 players that I think QPR need to keep an eye out for. But yeah, going on to the team lineup that I'm going to go for this game. So in goals, I'm going to go with Lawrence Vigouroux. Right back, I'm going to go with Josh Key. Left back, Josh Tyman. 2 centre-backs, Ben Cabango and Harry Darling. I think the back 4 has been, you know, excellent of late, obviously getting 4 clean sheets in a row. So yeah, that's the back 4 I'm going to go with. In midfield, I'll go with Giancarlo Franco. I'll go with Lewis O'Brien, and I'll bring Liam Cullen back in, because I think, you know, although we did get the win against Hull, we sort of lacked a little bit of creativity in and around the striker at times. So yeah, it'd be good if we can bring Cullen back in. So yeah, I'll go with Cullen just behind the striker. 2 out wide, I'm going to go with Ronald and Om. They've both been excellent the last few games. You know, they've got a lot of stick from our fans, you know, across the course of the season, but you know, they're both performing really well now, and yeah, I think they're both starting to really settle in now to this team. And then up front, I'm going to go with the match winner against Hull. Zan Vapotnik obviously got the goal from the spot. and that's his 7th of the season now, so he'll be looking to try and hit double figures. Hopefully he can get 3 and 3 in the remaining 3 games and hit those double figures mark. But yeah, I think he's another one who's starting to play really well for us now. So yeah, that's the team lineup I'll go with. And then finally, as for a score prediction, you know, when we're playing like this, I'm going to tip us to keep winning. I have done, you know, ever since we got that first win against Derby, I think it was, that started off the winning streak. You know, I predicted us to get a win in every game, barring Sunderland, which I predicted a draw. But yeah, I'm gonna tip us to keep winning. I'm gonna say Queens Park Rangers 0, Swansea City 1. I'm gonna go with another narrow 1-0 win. Obviously, 3 of those 4 wins in our last 4 have been 1-0 wins. So I'm gonna tip us to do the same. You know, it's gonna be a tough game against QPR. I don't expect us to go there and win 3 or 4-0, but I'm going to say, yeah, QPR 0, Swansea City 1, and I'm going to say Liam Cullen to get the goal, because, you know, it's been a while since he's had one. So yeah, 1-0 Swans, Liam Cullen. But yeah, once again, a massive thanks for watching this. I will be back tomorrow with a match reaction as usual. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and thanks for watching.